This class we will discuss about the intrauterine drug delivery system. Last class we will discuss about the introduction, advantages and disadvantages of the intrauterine drug delivery system. In this class we are going to discuss about the working of intrauterine devices. An intrauterine device, it is a small T-shaped plastic device that is placed in uterus to prevent the pregnancy. A plastic string which is attached to the end of ensure to correct placement and removal of pregnancy. Okay. These intrauterine devices are easily reversible from the birth control and they can be easily removed. However, intrauterine device should only removed by a medical professional. Currently in the United States, two types of intrauterine devices are available. They are copper and hormonal. Approximately 2% of women who use the birth control in USA, currently they are using these intrauterine devices. The most recently introduced hormonal intrauterine device is levonorgestrel intrauterine system, also called as LNG-IUS. Worldwide, the intrauterine devices are most inexpensive long-term birth control method. Hormonal and copper IUDs work in different ways. With a copper intrauterine device, a small amount of copper is released into the uterus. This type of intrauterine device does not affect ovulation or menstrual cycle. Copper intrauterine devices prevent the sperm from being able to go into the egg by immobilizing the sperm on the way to fallopian tubes. If an egg does become fertilized, implantation on the wall of uterus is prevented because the copper changes the lining of the uterus. That's why the abortion will be happen. With hormonal intrauterine device, small amount of progestin or similar hormone which is released into the uterus. These hormones thicken cervical mucus and make it difficult to sperm to enter the cervix. That's why the sperm will be died in that fluid. Likewise, these hormonal intrauterine devices also slow down the growth of uterine lining. That's why the pregnancy will be delayed, making it inhospitable for the fertilized eggs. These are intrauterine in this topic, intrauterine system. The intrauterine systems are different types of intrauterine devices. They are copper bearing intrauterine device and hormone releasing intrauterine device. These are the two main types of intrauterine devices. The copper bearing intrauterine device has made up of copper sleeves and it is also called as TCU 380A and MLCU 375. Hormone releasing intrauterine device which is made up of plastic and that is steadily release small amount of hormones like progesterone into the uterus and it prevent the pregnancy. These intrauterine devices work chiefly by preventing the sperm and egg from the meeting. Perhaps the intrauterine device makes it hard to move the sperm through the woman's reproductive tract. So that's why it reduces the ability of sperm to fertilize the egg. It could be also prevent the egg from implanting itself in the wall of uterus. These are the types of intrauterine devices and mechanism of contraception. What is the mechanism of contraception? No single mechanism accounts for the effectiveness of intrauterine system to prevent the pregnancy. Frequency of ovulation will be reduced by using these intrauterine devices. The ovulation will be reduced and cervical mucus will be changed and The sperm motility will be reduced by the releasing of fluids, and the presence of body in the uterus promotes release of leukocytes and prostaglandins by the endometrium, and the sperm and eggs are sterile. Some physicians believe the substance which are hostile to every early embryos, the endometrium is thinned. It has been suggested that it inhibits the implantation of embryos, though no experiment has yet confirmed the theory